What do you want to do? Do you want to take a chance and risk getting knocked out? Oh my God! It is all over! Wow! It is all over!
Replay of the Orlovsky Josh Barnett fight. Okay, watch this.
You
Ready?
haven't seen this fight though, right?
No, I haven't. I've
Okay.
listened to it on Rogan's Fight Companion. Watch, Shab will be right here, right there. Boom.
Oh,
Who is that? Oh, that's
Bigfoot.
Bigfoot.
that was crazy. I couldn't believe he knocked him out like that.
That's
Actually,
Travis Brown. That was,
yeah, that was
but
crazy
okay,
too.
That was. I watched that fight. I didn't know who either guy was. And oh, who's that? Is that Orlovsky?
Yeah.
With hair like that?
Yeah, dude. That's when he was champion, when he had that long hair like that.
But see, he became champion
Way back.
as an interim champ,
Interim champ, really?
and then he got.
No, he took the belt
I don't
from
think so.
Tim Sylvia.
No, I think. Well, yeah, but
Was Tim Sylvia
pretty
interim?
sure he got like, what's the word? Updated, No, not demoted. You know, like you become the undisputed champ. Arlovsky, you become the undisputed champ not by winning it, but by, I guess it becomes vacated kind of thing.
Oh, it was vacated. Oh, you know what? You're probably right. I think
For them, it had a championship.
I could be wrong,
Lost.
but I think Tim Sylvia got
Yeah, see,
it.
look, right here. He won the interim UFC against Tim Sylvia, submission, Achilles lock, and then defended the interim UFC heavyweight championship against Justin Ellers, TKO, and then it was promoted to undisputed. See, I'm right.
You know,
And then
I know what you're talking about now, because I think that was Randy Couture who had the belt originally, and he vacated it.
Yeah.
then they
yeah.
fought
Why
for
did
it.
Why did he do that?
As far as I know, I'm not. Fuck, I don't even remember, to be honest. I think he was having either disputes or he just retired.
Yeah.
And then he
so
came
anyways,
back.
So then he fought Tim Sylvia again and got KO'd.
Yeah.
Which was proud. Oh, in the 15th. No, okay. He beat the guy in 15 seconds. In the first round, though, in 2:43. Ooh, that's crazy.
They said 15th round.
No, 15 seconds. He defended his belt against Paul Buentello.
Paul Buentello.
Do you know who that is? In
I do.
2005. Wow, nearly 10 years ago. Mm-hmm. Over that.
He's been fighting for a long time, man.
I just like the first time he got on my radar, because I don't know anything, was against Travis Brown.
When
And
he was getting work, too.
He was getting worked, and I was like,
Yeah.
"Oh, bomb!" Right? And
Yeah.
I was like cooking or something, and I was like
Yeah.
waiting for the big fight. Who is it against? Illegal soccer kicks.
Josh Barnett's coming in.
Yeah, I used Josh Barnett's one. Anthony Johnson, decision. That says something too. If you survived Anthony Johnson.
Well, yeah, Anthony Rumble was a light
Travis
heavyweight.
Brown against UFC
Coming
187.
up to heavyweight, right? So,
Oh, that was Rumble versus. Who the hell is this? Johnson versus Cormier. Okay, that's what that
that's
is.
right.
So yeah, that's what I was waiting for, and he's fighting Travis Brown. Didn't know who either of them were, and I was like, "Oh, bomb! This guy's done." And then he comes back, and I'm like, "Bomb!" You know, got like
Yeah.
a pot in my hand, like stirring, like
Yeah.
looking through the
Yeah.
room, right from the kitchen, slapping him.
Yo, buddy just got smashed, eh? Fucking-
Yeah, and he won. And I was like, "Oh, that was crazy!" Right? And then I kind of started hearing about him, so I was super stoked with the Frank Mir fight.
Frank Mir was coming off some big victories, too.
Yeah, they were both like veterans coming off like this is like their next run. But he won that fight and it
he
was
wasn't-
super boring and
Such
dumb.
a bad fight.
And I think we watched
I
that
watched
at
that
Axel's cabin,
yeah,
right?
Out in Sunshine Coast.
And I was like, you know what, man? I don't know if this guy has it because he almost lost against Travis Brown. And this is how my brain works. Almost lost against Travis Brown. Couldn't just do anything with Frank Mir. It was just a boring fight. And, you know, and people are just saying, oh, he's coming back. What a victory. Like, that's what always I find suspicious. Like, they say, oh, he's on a 2-fight win streak, but both fights were kind of, you know,
Yeah, it always depends, right?
could have
Like,
gone. They weren't as
your performance, it's not like Overeem, for example. He's on a 4-fight win streak, but like
Smashing
knockouts.
people. Yeah, exactly,
Smashing, decision, but like completely dominating fighters.
exactly, and like
You know?
he knocked Travis Brown out, but it wasn't dominant, right?
Yeah.
So anyway, and then
He
going
got, it's like when Czech Congo beat Pat Barry. Pat Barry was clearly
yeah,
winning
that is what happened. Although I like this guy, like he seems super nice. Like Orlovsky, like he's
yeah.
sympathetic, you know. Like
Well, he's been around too, right?
Been around.
He's been around the sport. He's a vet, right? Like, same with Josh Barnett. Barnett's a vet too, man.
Yeah, I'd love for him to win, but
yeah.
do fighters ever come from like the stairs? Does that ever happen?
I don't think so. Like
No?
from the top.
Yeah.
Just
I
walking
feel-
down.
where do I
stairs.
know that from? Or where have I seen that? Seeing red?
Maybe. Yeah. I don't know.
Or
Look at that
Lasky
nose, dude.
it's been broken a bunch, hey?
Yeah, it's just caved in. Yeah,
But he said he
trains
still
at
has the fire
he still trains at a
with John Jones.
Jackson Wink too.
But don't you think they like train with him and then go, you know what, man, you don't got it anymore?
I know. I wonder.
You know, like does
It's
that
like
happen?
BJ Penn. Like he's training with them too, right?
Uh-huh.
And he's coming back, and I'm just
Yeah.
like, why are you coming back? Like, it's like, yeah, he's like, I'm coming for that featherweight strap. I'm like, you lost to Frankie Edgar 3 times already.
Three times?
And he's like in that division. Like,
And he can't
what do
win.
you expect's gonna happen the 4th time? If you ever have to,
I guess
it's just, I don't know. I just think fighters, like, you have to hang it up, man. Fighting's a tough sport, man.
it is tough, and it is tough.
It's tough, man. Like,
'Cause
Arlovsky's coming up, what, 3 losses?
I don't like.
He's been around for a while, though. Whatever.
I have no issue with them not hanging it up. Like he's saying he doesn't want to retire. He still has the fire, whatever. But and you know he's lost to big names.
You know what? It's fair though. I get what you're saying though, because in the sense, like, it's still like,
Dude, Orlovsky's younger in this fight.
yeah,
Yo, Shane Carwin's coming back.
but not with the UFC.
Obviously Bellator. Who else is it gonna be?
Yeah, because I think he had a contract with them, but it was like terminated, and they just let him be free agent.
Well, they let him.
Yeah, they let him.
I think they said, you know, I don't have a future in UFC. Like that's
Yeah.
probably what happened. He's
Or
like,
maybe they like go test yourself out. Maybe
Yeah.
if he does killer, they
Yeah,
re-sign him,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
Like,
or that.
I think that's what's gonna happen, right?
Well, he's 41, man.
Fuck, that's old. Holy
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah. But he was phenomenal. Like if you look at his record, man, he's like
Yeah,
the
so-
Conor McGregor of
The
heavyweight,
heavyweights,
man.
yeah. All knockouts.
I never saw the who is it? Not RDA, JDS. Like
Oh,
that was just super one-sided.
Oh, it was, yeah, oh yeah.
But why? He just got outboxed.
Just outboxed, outworked. You know,
Why do you think that
everything.
was?
Landing
You think-
front kicks, head kicks.
Wow.
It was...
Couldn't stop him though.
No, for sure. I mean, in the first round, JDS dropped him.
Wow.
And just, like, was feeding him shots.
Kind of like GSP's first loss then, hey? Against Matt Serra.
What do you mean?
Like he just kind of got dropped and then like couldn't recover and then got beat up.
No, he went decision.
With Matt Serra? No, his TKO. Or
No,
was
no,
that
he
Matt
was-
Hamilton?
No, okay. GSP went... He got TKO'd by, what's the name? Matt
Serra. That's what I'm talking
No,
about.
Shane Carwin, though, he went decision.
Yeah, I know, but just like the fact that you get dropped and you're just kind of not the same the rest of the fight.
Probably, yeah.
I'm guessing. I've never seen it. So.
Yeah, no, he just... It was just... JDS is just a better fighter, I think. And I think, like,
But
Carwin
he's
was
so
like...
good, though,
Carwin was
man.
on roids, though, probably, right?
You think so, eh?
Apparently, like, that's what they're saying.
Yeah.
Like, he wasn't USADA back in the day, right?
Yeah.
So... It's like Overeem, man. Overeem
Dude,
was
how much
crazy.
can roids help though?
I
Like,
don't know.
Seriously, how much can they help?
I don't know, man.
Like I know it can make you lift more weight,
Yeah, and stronger, maybe some more... But, like, yeah...
but like, does it really make your boxing better? That's
No,
like what I don't
I
understand.
think
You
so,
know?
man. Because I agree with you. Because it's like, again, I use Overeem as the example. Like, what he tested like 13-1, like all steroids in his.
Who's this? Overeem? Oh.
Overeem, because he was supposed to fight JDS.
Yeah.
And then he got kicked off that card for that,
Yeah.
and he had a year suspension. But look at him; he's fighting for the title now. It's like, I don't think Royds helped him win.
It's
Strikeforce,
skill, man.
Dream,
Yeah.
and a
Even
K1
Lesnar
championship.
in
right?
his last win, like, you still
That
couldn't knock him out. You
No.
know, and it's like that's what you do.
Yeah.
Like I guess because like Lesnar's faster and stronger, you could take him down. I don't know, man. It's like
It does help in that sense for sure. Like, let's say wrestling, right?
yeah,
Takedowns
but-
and stuff, right? Like, I don't know.
So,
So,
like,
like,
what?
for example, like John Jones popping, I guess,
Yeah.
right? Like, it's the same thing, right? Like, steroids isn't why he's good.
So hold on. So they're just starting. We're at 4:45 of the first round.
Barnett Arlovsky.
Barnett Arlovski. Oh, wow.
Look at this.
So-
Look at this.
Oh!
Look at this, man.
It's almost over. Oh my god! No chance. They dropped each other in the... Is there more of that?
This is
They
first
both drop each other in the first, what, 20 seconds?
30 seconds, dude.
Like, Arlovski drops twice.
Yeah.
Barnett drops once. Oh, big shots.
Yeah, these guys are... Heavyweights are crazy, man.
Those weren't that crazy, though.
No, but
they were just kind of like...
They're just heavy hands, though, right?
Yeah.
Barnett has a huge weight advantage, though, man.
Arlovski just punched him in the... does he? How much?
He's 256 and Arlovski's 238. So Barnett's 256.
Dude, that counts so much.
Yeah, man.
You know how heavy that is?
Yeah, it's like an extra 20 pounds.
He just punched him in the stomach or the ribs.
Yeah.
And it looks like it doesn't even affect them. I always wonder that. Because body shots are huge, right?
Yeah.
Like, that hurts. But sometimes it just...
Oh.
Did he stumble there or no?
He just got him with an elbow, though. It looks like Arlovski's head
Oh,
split
damn, he's
open.
bleeding, eh? Arlovski gets, like, dummied in the last minute, though, right? Something like that. I was listening to the Fight Companion.
He gets, like, taken down. You'll see. Anyways, I remember you showed me that this Colin Cowherd or whatever. You know
Cowherd.
Cowherd.
Yeah, the herd.
Talks about
Our producer, Matt Kennedy, loves him. He loves the sports.
He loves this guy. He kind of gets annoying to me personally.
Cowherd?
Yeah.
Well, he told me
the
that
best fight I've seen in 20 years. The best fight. Okay, I get it. It was great.
He was a little bit wrong. Like, I didn't agree with him. Like, even though, like, I wish I agreed with him.
It was Ollie Frazier. Rumble in the Jungle. This was serious. This was our Ollie Frazier.
This was the death of boxing.
I'm
but
like,
you know what?
I don't know about that.
Regardless
man.
if I agree, no. What? Listen, I don't know if this fight was the only like single-handedly killed boxing. Oh, bomb! Oh, Arlovski takes him down.
Yeah.
And Barnett's crazy on the ground. Hey.
Yeah, he is.
Anyways, I think. What were we talking about? Cowherd. I'm down with what he was saying because I know there's people who don't watch UFC and they're like, "Oh wow!"
I
like,
agree with that.
I'm missing out. Like
that's what I agreed with.
what?
I just his passion was just annoying. I get it, man. You know?
There's something he said I don't remember that I don't think was true.
I don't think boxing's dead per se though.
Listen, do people? I don't know.
I don't think it's dead.
It's not what it was.
It's not what it was though.
The
but it's
States
not
used
dead.
to be about boxing.
It's not dead though. You know what I mean? Like there's a fucking big fight this week and a lot of people around the world are gonna
Gennady?
watch. Yeah, you know it.
Yeah, but that's because I keep a half
Golovkin's
year.
gonna fight though. I want to watch that fight.
But isn't he fighting a nobody?
Kell Brooks or something like that?
Yeah.
He's
Isn't he
undefeated too. That guy's undefeated too.
Everyone's undefeated in boxing.
Everybody until they meet Golovkin.
Or who?
Andre Ward's undefeated.
Yeah.
All the heavyweights. Tyson Fury.
Oh my god.
Anthony Joshua undefeated. Anthony Joshua's got like 19 wins, 19 knockouts or something like that.
Oh my god. It's all just soup cans.
Soup can fights.
So anyways, yeah, like the UFC makes the best fighters fight. That's why it's so hard to have a win streak.
Yeah, and I think people are just like, even like people these days,
you rocked
like
them.
I think just like the times have changed too, in the sense of like boxing, for example, right? Like it's pretty like one dimensional. So like kids growing up, right? I think like would rather know how to like throw kicks
For sure.
and like takedowns and
It's
shit.
true, man. Like,
right?
back in the day-
back in the day, it was like it was all about boxing. Like no one cared to even think.
Because it was a bigger world, right? Like
Yeah.
Brazil did jiu-jitsu. They didn't even know about that till UFC, right?
Exactly.
Like Hoist race. I was talking to Nick Ekrup about that. Asking if he watched the fights. He's like, I used to watch it, and he's like, yeah, man. Like when I was your age, man. Like UFC 1, 2, like it was awesome. Like you have like huge guys fighting like little guys, like karate guys and like wrestlers and like whatever.
Yeah.
You know that what's his name? Gracie. I'm like, oh, Hoy's crazy. He's like, yeah. He'd like come in and just like do all this crazy stuff. Like like all these like muscle guys were just like, oh, what the hell, man? Like just choked her.
Yeah.
But you could just tell, like, man, the excitement was real back in the day. Like imagine that.
Yeah.
It's whoa. I thought he was choking him out.
Probably could have. Yeah, this is fire. Look at this. Dropped him there.
Oh my! What a
It's freaking hilarious.
So is that a takedown for Arlovsky?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Anyway, so the second round just finishes or what?
Yeah. What was I gonna say?
UFC's just awesome.
Yeah. They've got it down. It
I'm-
didn't even matter. Oh, it's sold by Zuffa or whatever. So what?
No, it
It
doesn't.
doesn't matter. Like, the sport will live on.
Well, they just had the best fighters. I'm
Yeah.
down. I'm kind of down with what Bellator is doing too. Did you ever listen to that?
No,
Coker,
I didn't.
Shane Coker.
Shane Coker. Whatever?
Yeah, it's worth listening to, man.
with Fighter and the Kid, right?
Fighter and the Kid. Yeah,
Fighter and the Kid. Fighter and the Kid.
he's like, I'm down for like entertainment, like fun fights. Like he's talking about like freak show fights.
Yeah.
You know, Brendan's just like, but don't you think it's kind of like disrespectful to the sport, man? Like CM Punk fighting, like,
Yeah.
and he's just like, I don't know, like, it's you know, we have good fights and we have fun fights sometimes too, you know?
Yeah.
He's just
I
like,
agree with that. That's why.
Yeah,
That's
man.
why he put on Data 5000 and Kimball Slice.
Oh, that sounded like a disaster,
It was a disaster, but it could have been good.
but apparently it killed pay-per-views.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Like, it
or
could have
whatever
been,
it
but
was,
it could have,
yeah.
and like Hoist Gracie fighting Shamrock.
That's such a shame, though, man, that he kicked him in the nuts.
But that's what he's all about, like the fun fights, right?
Yeah, but that's not how that was supposed to go down.
No, wasn't supposed to go down that way, but he did.
Yeah.
I like that fight actually, to be honest.
Which one? The Hoist Gracie way? No,
It's just-
man.
It was horrible, but it's just funny.
Wasn't that fight one win for Gracie? Not that fight, but that their legacy or whatever.
I think it's all.
And then it was a draw.
It's like one's a draw, one's a win for Gracie.
Yeah, and then this was like a win for Gracie. So stupid. So
To top it off,
Look at
he
this
tested
guy.
positive for steroids. Shamrock.
Shamrock did?
Yeah.
Oh my
So-
god. Are you serious?
Yeah.
But they don't even have USADA there.
Well, I guess he got popped. Pretty ridiculous.
Shamrock was on roids.
Yeah. He's like 50. Brutal.
Yeah, Stipe,
That's this weekend.
yeah, you know, I don't know who I want to win that fight, man.
I
think I
Overeem.
want Stipe.
You want Stipe? I want Overeem to win.
Just because I'm sick of these titles getting handed over to the next guy, you know? Like,
Yeah, I agree with you. You want some like stability, I guess, or
Well, just,
some
like-
legacy. I just feel like you want legacy, man. Like Overeem's legacy. Like if he wins, he's won it all.
he's won K1.
K1, Strikeforce, Dream,
Not
and
Pride.
Pride.
No.
He won. He was semifinalist in
No.
Pride in middleweight,
Yeah.
which is crazy. And he's fought the craziest guys.
Like who? Fedor?
He's fought Liddell. He's fought Vitor Belfort. All the Nogueira brothers. Shogun, his brother.
Who's brother?
Shogun's brother.
Who's that?
Murillo Rua.
I don't know
Ninja.
who that is.
Yeah, exactly. Who else did he
You
fight?
hear,
He fought I think he fought Vanderlei, Kazushi Sakuraba.
You hear, what's karate guy's name? Lyoto Machida?
Machida, yeah.
His brother fights?
Yeah.
He's like old and he Bellator, I think?
Yeah.
How funny is that? And apparently, cause he doesn't have like all that mileage, he's like doing way better than people his age.
Really?
Yeah, that's what Rogan was saying.
So wait, what you're saying is because he's never fought actually in the octagon.
Well, he's never like had like wars, you know, and whatnot. So interesting
That's
thing.
pretty hilarious.
Yeah,
I know. I did hear about him. I was surprised to see that he was older. Machida's brother.
It's funny.
And nobody knows about him too. So
Ooh, Overeem says Miocic has been partying too much.
really,
Oh, and he turns over. Barnett has full mount. This is where it's. Oh no, it's. What's that? Half mount. Side control.
Full
Oh,
mount.
full mount. Yeah, this is where it's over. Hey, I hear.
yeah, he's just good on the.
All
He's
right, let's
good
just
on
watch
the
this
ground.
quickly. Full mount is bad, man.
Barnett's just big, man. Like
Yo, Cormier could never get full mount on Silva, though, right?
on who? No.
No, he's too good on the ground.
Cormier beat Josh Barnett. He beat the crap out of him.
Yeah?
Yeah,
With, like, how? Like, striking or wrestling?
striking, wrestling, and shit.
Cormier. Oh, yeah, so... I'll tell that story again. So, Daniel Cormier was hosting his UFC show during the Vancouver fights. And afterwards, he shows up to one of Vancouver's most popular strip clubs.
Number 5 Orange.
I'm putting him on blast. Yeah, the same strip club you see in Deadpool. Does this fight end in the 3rd round? It does,
I think it
right?
ends in this round.
Yeah, he's just getting beat up here.
Yeah.
Well, that's pretty good defense, though.
He just gives up, though.
So a car pulls up, and the bouncer goes, a car pulls out, and out comes a guy.
Yeah, just beating him up. Oh, he's gonna.
14 seconds.
Holy
Can he
smoke.
like strike upwards? It's just
He
pointless.
shouldn't have given up here. Arlovsky.
Is he doesn't give up, does he?
Wait, you're right. I think it doesn't in the 3rd.
Yeah, no, it doesn't.
Yeah.
You think he's just seeing stars right now, or what?
I don't think so. I think he just took a beating, though. I think his head hurts.
Fuck, man.
Like, a lot.
Think his brain's gushing around each one of those strikes?
For
Ugh.
sure. Lots
That
of
sucks.
CTE.
Ooh, dropping scientific facts. Anyways, I'm spreading these rumors here. So,
These aren't rumors. They're true.
yeah, these are true. This happened. So out pops a guy in a car and goes, "Yo, man," to the bouncer. "Yo, man, you got a back entrance to this place?" And the bouncer's like, "What?" And he's like, "A back entrance. You got a back entrance?" And the guy's like, "Why?" He's like, "Cause the champ is here and he doesn't want to be seen." And the guy's like, "What?" "Well, what do you mean the champ?" He's like, The champ is here and he wants to go through the back."
Oh, my God.
And they went through the back, got a table and whatnot.
That's so funny.
Been exposed, Cormier.
Could have been Dominic Cruz, though. Was Cormier, though?
Yeah, it was Cormier.
Because Dominic Cruz is champion, too.
That's true, and they're both DC.
Yeah, they're both DC. How fucking... What are the coincidences, eh?
What are the odds?
What are the odds?
What
Yeah,
a
what are the
coincidence.
odds? What are the coincidences?
Yeah.
What are the odds of that?
Okay, let's see this final fight. We're at 4:39 of 3rd round. 4:35, 34, 33, 32, and
It's hard for me to think that, like, Arlovsky's a heavyweight.
what do you think he should be?
No, I'm just, like... He looks small to me, like, when he's, like, around, but then, like...
He's still doing okay here.
No, he is.
When
Just
I
a
was
big guy,
listening,
though,
he
right?
sounded like he gets submitted in this round, though. Oh, what a warrior, man.
Yeah. Both of them, man. Holy smokes. See that uppercut?
Man, Stipe.
So,
So
anyways, you want to talk 203 or what?
Whoa, what's
Oh.
this?
No, he took a eye poke or something.
Oh, and he won't stop it. Whoa,
Yeah,
that's
and-
bizarre.
Whatever. Fucking Barnett's a beast, man. That's what I like about these guys, man. Like, you know, like, you're going to get a show out of these two guys.
So why would the ref not stop it? Because people could lie, and they do lie.
I guess, yeah.
Damn, that's crazy.
Look at that move.
Wow.
Yeah.
What was that?
So judo throw used his arm.
Just to like leverage his
Yeah.
momentum or whatever?
He's trying to get
He
that
doesn't
Kimura.
submit him with that thing,
No,
though.
he's trying to get the Kimura, but he got loose there.
That's pretty sick.
Yeah.
He's like,
Like, Barnett's got like 40 plus fights too. Pride and everything. Legend.
Yeah.
These guys are like legends, man. Both ex UFC
he
champions.
gets choked out here.
Yeah. This
And
is
not
around-
not yet. I don't think the Kimura work. I think it's a
No.
rear naked.
It's a rear naked.
Boom, boom. How did... I don't know. That's kind of suspect, man.
What?
He, like, went on the attack while Barnett was complaining about his eye poke and didn't do damage.
Yeah.
Like, he got, like, a clean shot. Nothing happened. Maybe he was thinking in his head, like... Oh, my God.
Full mount again.
Yeah, maybe he was thinking, like, oh, I don't want to knock him out because I don't know what he was thinking.
Who,
He was talking
Barnett?
Shit.
Yeah,
Oh,
probably.
this
I
is
think
bad,
Barnett wanted
man.
to submit him. You know?
Yeah, he's getting. You know what happened here, man? You know what happened? He knew what happens when he's got full mount. Oh, look at that. He's talking to him.
Yeah.
I'm sure. Yo, man, I love you, man. You did good. Blah, blah, blah. Gets up and does that.
The
neck cutthroat thing. So
a monster.
I just murdered this guy.
Yeah.
I just murdered him. This fucking pussy. Oh, I respect you, man. Yeah, fuck this guy.
Yeah. It's a good fight, though, right?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
You know, the shame about fighting, though, is you care less when you don't care so much about the people.
Yeah.
But I also knew what happened, so it was a little bit less. But
I like both
awesome
these
fight.
guys. I was excited for
Was
this
it an
fight.
eye poke?
It was, yeah.
Look at him. He's like, look at that.
Boom!
Like, he barely even hit him.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing, though.
Yeah.
Wow, and he throws him with that arm. Wow, what
Yeah.
a move.
Yeah. He's good, man. Josh Barnett.
You know what? He's probably super tired. That's why he couldn't finish him.
Who? Arlovsky?
Arlovsky.
Oh, yeah. He's 37. This guy's 38. Everybody's so old. They're all dads and
Yeah,
like...
they're only 10 years older. Like, I'm 10 years older than a lot of people that I know.
Yeah, it's
And
true.
it just doesn't seem like that far away.
No. That's a
Because,
good
like, if you
point.
think about it, I'm in the middle of these guys and a 17-year-old.
Yeah.
And I just, I feel way closer to a 17-year-old than I do a 37-year-old.
Yeah. It's true. Yeah, this is dope. I don't know if you care to listen, but it's
Yeah?
it's pretty dope.
What did he
Barnett's
say?
sister
Let's
G.
hear. Oh, he calls him over. Dude, his nose.
The nicest guy.
Doesn't want it.
The nicest guy ever.
All right, man, I'm out of here.
Yeah.
I'd rather get submitted than punched out, though, man.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't know why. I just would.
Why would you want to get punched out? Look at Alir Latifi. He looked whack.
Oh, poor guy.
Fuck, so whack.
Oh, it just sucks. But
On the Fight Combiner, just Alir. Like, have you ever seen him do deadlifts or whatever? Who was talking, bro? Like, he can deadlift whatever, and he just gets knocked out. Like, who cares?
yeah.
You didn't hear that part?
I do. I forget. There's like.
I'm trying to remember if
Ilya.
it was Brian Callen.
No, wasn't it Joe Rogan?
Yeah, it was Joe Rogan. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah, sweet fight tonight. Yeah, 203. Or sorry, Saturday night.
That's Saturday
this weekend.
Three good fights.
Wait, let's see what Alistair's saying. Do you want to read this? So he says,
Alistair.
Stipe was going to different parties. You could see that. You could see that on his clothes. He was wearing different clothes. He's at different party events. He's acting crazy, having a drink in his hand. He hasn't celebrating his victory. And you know what? Who can blame him? He became the champion in record time. But while he was celebrating, I was working. I was training hard. And my life has been dedicated for the last 2.5 years. The last 6 months, I've definitely put on a couple of notches more. Turned it up.
Yeah.
We're ready. We're going to get that belt. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I just haven't seen Stipe enough.
I've seen him twice.
Well, yeah, I saw him against Orlovsky. Did you know who he was before Orlovsky?
No, I didn't. I did see that fight though, so I've seen him 3 times. I saw that fight. I
Yeah.
saw the one he lost to against. I actually saw him lose twice
To who?
to Stefan Struve as well. Stefan Struve knocked him out.
Miocic got knocked out by
Stefan
Stefan
Struve.
Struve. How?
And he lost to JDS by decision.
How?
I don't know.
Doesn't Stefan Struve not beat anybody?
He beat Bigfoot.
Yeah, Bigfoot doesn't beat anyone either.
He beat Alistair Overeem.
Yeah, but that was like a stupid fight.
Yeah, Overeem's an idiot. He should have won.
He was like winning.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Just like against freaking Travis Brown. He was beating Travis Brown too.
He was, but he got a front kick, right?
Yeah, and that's it.
Yeah, but that's not because he was goofing around, was it?
I think he just got tired and just wasn't.
Orlovsky's been knocked out a lot, hey?
Yeah. So has freaking Overeem 9 times. Overeem's lost 14 times,
That's what I
dude.
said. What did I say? Did I not say that?
You said Arlovsky.
Oh, sorry. Oh, yeah, him too, though. But I meant, or Overeem. Is that Dodson?
Yeah.
Cyborg's fighting.
Yeah, she's fighting.
Oh,
Landsberg.
no, that's not the same day, though. Yeah.
No, not the same day, no.
Yeah.
No, these are all different
Who is
cards.
she fighting?
Landsberg, I don't know.
Is that Michael Johnson?
Yeah, he's fighting Dustin Poirier.
Is that 155?
Yeah.
Poirier's at 155 now?
Yeah, he moved up.
Since Connor beat him?
Ever since then, yeah.
Ever since then.
Couldn't handle Connor's shit, so.
Huh?
Couldn't handle Connor
I
anymore.
didn't handle it.
Too scared.
Oh, Chris Cyborg says making 140s too much on her body.
I don't like that she's doing that.
What?
Having to make weight like that all the time.
Why?
Because it's bad, man. For her, especially.
Yeah. Aldo says he's friendly with McGregor. What do you think of that? It's pretty funny.
I think it's funny. I think it's true, too.
Yeah, he says McGregor just
Puts on a
super nice, and then the cameras come on and he starts like acting how we know him to act.
And I think that's fair. He sells the fight, man.
He sells a fight.
And that's... I believe that story.
And the reason, like I was talking to my girlfriend's dad about it. He's like I was telling him what happened in 202, right? And he's like, I told him I'm like, yeah, they're calling it the death of boxing.
Yeah.
Like that. Colin Coward said that. Coward said that? Just kidding. That didn't happen.
Coward said that?
But
The best fight I've seen in 20 years.
He says, I'm telling him like, yeah, he's like, yeah, Connor, like, interesting guy. Like, I like seeing him fight. I like watching him like whatever when he's talking or whatever. I'm like, yeah, man, like Connor's just like such a charismatic. He's so charismatic. He's so I forget what else I said, but her dad's just like, well, he's not charismatic and he's not something else. I forgot what that thing was. But yeah, just like, but I like to see like just like convinced. Like what he was convinced of whatever McGregor plays up. Like he was just convinced of that. You know what I mean? Like, oh, this guy thinks he's the best. He shouldn't. You know what I mean? And,
Yeah.
Which is like what I thought of so many people, right? Like, that's what I hated. That's why when I didn't like Silva as champ, that's what it was. You know what I mean? I'm like, me too. Now I love him.
Yeah, he's great. It's true, though. I believe what Aldo says. It makes sense to me. I don't know. Because even like Aldo, it almost seems like Aldo's surprised that he's acting that way. Now that he's saying that,
Yeah.
He kind of looks like...
No, he wasn't surprised. He knew.
I think he looks a lot surprised in a lot of the interviews. I don't know. He didn't know, man. Fucking, it's selling the show. He's like,
You
fuck,
think he
this guy's
didn't
fucking
know?
with me? Like,
Yeah.
then after he probably fell on with the thing, right? But like, I don't know. Because even like after the fight ended, right? Like, you saw Conor like, oh, yo, like...
They're
sorry,
saying
man.
202 might be bigger than UFC 100, pay-per-views wise.
Well, it smashed his last record.
Whose?
His last record.
Who's him?
202.
Who?
Connor's.
Oh.
Smashed his...
Yeah, but 100's the biggest of all time in UFC.
Oh, it's what right now it is.
At the moment, yeah, but
Yeah.
the numbers are coming in. They're saying it might be the biggest non-boxing pay-per-view of all time.
Non-boxing.
Yeah. So the biggest pay-per-view of all time that's not a boxing fight.
Oh, still number one's probably Mayweather, eh?
Yeah,
Mayweather,
the
Pacquiao?
Maypac is the most thing, like 4.4 bill.
Holy fuck.
4.4 bill? No, mil. What am I talking about?
Yeah.
No, wait, what? Yeah, it's million. It's million.
4.4 million
Yeah,
views?
billion, that's retarded. Yeah, 4.4 million pay-per-view buys.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's crazy.
And they're saying Connor's just like a couple 100,000 away from beating Brock Lesnar's total pay-per-view
He'll beat it.
poll or whatever.
He'll beat
Yeah,
it.
for sure he'll beat it. He's got to fight Mayweather, man. That fight needs to happen next. I know,
don't think
Nick, you're listening. You're going to say, no, like...
I don't think
That's what you sound like.
I don't
Nick.
think it's as done deal as everyone thinks it is. Still, there's not enough talk about it yet, man.
I think it's more realistic than less realistic. That's what I think.
You think it's more real, but you think how soon do you think it's gonna happen?
I think it should be his next fight. 4.6 mil was
Is
the
Maypac.
pay-per-view. Yeah, Maypac.
Maypac sounds dope.
It does. May Greg?
Nah.
No,
yeah,
that was dope.
that's
It's
alright.
not bad.
Mick May.
Make a May.
Mick May. Sounds like a freaking McDonald's meal or
McDonald's
something.
food, yeah.
Try our new Mick May
Yeah,
burger.
yeah. Well, supplies last.
While supplies last.
I don't know.
What supplies do they have?
They're fake
What?
meat.
They're fake meat.
Okay, Drew Dober. This is the UFC Fight Pass card. Drew Dober versus Jason Gonzalez. You know who they are?
No, Nick does though.
Does he?
I'm just
Probably,
assuming he does.
yeah.
True Dober's
Yeah.
type of guy that
Oh, see, Drew Dober? Drew the dog pound Dober.
Yeah. Yeah, he had a pretty big start on what is it,
Yeah.
FS1,
Yeah,
Ultimate Fighter. And yeah.
But he's got to watch out for Gonzalez's ground game. 'cause-
Gonzalez is a fucking beast on the ground though, man.
Yeah.
We're just like,
That's
yeah.
you, Nick. Yeah. Or CV Dalloway versus.
I
do you
know
who that
CV
is?
Dalloway,
Yeah,
yeah.
let's hear. What's his last fight? You liar.
I don't know his last fight. I
you
do
don't
know
know
that he was
shit.
on the Ultimate Fighter though.
Oh, yeah, he
On-
was. Did he win?
No, he didn't.
He lost? To who?
He lost. I think he lost.
Amir Sadala.
Sadala.
Oh, you do know. That's why you're the in between fan.
I'm
Consistent.
consistent. I know enough, but I'm not the
He got
expert.
KO. Whoa, Bisping beat him. Machida beat him. He's on a 3-fight losing streak.
No, CB. CB.
I guess so. Yeah, Dalloway.
CB got Dalloway.
CB.
What is that? Chris Bryan? Dalloway?
Clarence Byron. Clarence Byron. Dalloway. Yep. So he's
Yeah,
fighting.
apparently, though, I do know if CB Dalloway loses this fight,
He's out of the UFC?
He's out of the UFC, so he has to win.
So who makes that call? Dana or
I
Joe
think
Silva?
Dana does, or Joe.
Joe Silva has to fire people, I believe. He was
I think
saying
so.
like fighters have like cried on more than one occasion. Please don't let me go. That's so sad, man.
Wow.
Yeah. He said it's just the worst thing to do in the world.
Wow, that's horrible. Grown men.
Yeah, man. Grown, tough guys.
Grown, tough men. With
Like, I don't like hearing that. I know
No,
I made a voice to
Yeah.
illustrate it to everybody, but I don't like hearing it.
No,
I want people getting fired.
To be
like-
honest, I didn't laugh when you said it. I
Yeah,
mean,
you
like,
didn't laugh.
I'm like thinking about like some guys that like were let go. I'm like, fuck. Like, I
was
like
trying
some of
to-
those guys, man.
Dude, yeah, man. A lot of those guys.
Please don't let me go, man. Like, wow.
Like crying. It's their
Ouch.
dream, right?
That sucks, man. Poor guys.
I'd wanted them to be like, this hurts, Silva, man, this hurts, but I understand. Let's shake hands.
Yeah,
That's what
exactly.
I want.
Crying, dude.
Yeah, yeah.
He's
That's what he said.
he's leaving too, eh, Joe
Yeah,
Silva?
yeah. I think that's part of the reason. He said,
Was it because of that or
No, not just
he's
that.
Also, he's also got like I was listening to what's the name? Chael Sonnen talk about
Yeah.
Joe Silva and how just Joe Silva, like, it's not just matchmaking, like he does a lot.
he has to fire, yeah.
Yeah, he does a lot of shit. No, even like when like there's a lot of fights where Dana White doesn't even go to, right? So
Right.
like he'll like do the whole, like, for example, he was talking about WEC when they had it.
Yeah.
And like Zuffa just bought it. And like whatever, Zuffa took over. And he was just like saying, yeah, I was there with Condit, I was there with Cerrone, whatever. We were on the same card. It was the last card
But
for
who's
WEC.
saying this, right?
Chael Sonnen.
Yeah, yeah.
He's like, because he's just saying that like it's a tough loss for the UFC, like losing Joe Silva.
Oh, yeah. And
And he was just
finish
saying like WEC, like, just when he was there and Zuffa took over, like Joe Silva was he's not even matchmaking anymore. He's literally running the whole show, like
Yeah.
getting the fighters ready, all that stuff. So he does everything, literally.
Yeah.
And it's pretty interesting actually how he got his job, because when he got his job, he called the UFC himself.
Yeah.
And he told them, like, you guys aren't doing the right job, like, with the fights or whatever, right?
This is how you got the job?
Yeah, literally. He called in
Yeah.
and was like, you guys aren't doing the right fights right now.
Yeah. But
What do you mean?
They knew who he was.
They didn't know
right?
who he was. They're like, whoa. They didn't know who he was. I think he had, like, maybe some prior experience, with matchmaking or something. But like, anyways, calls in and they're just like, oh, like, okay, well, what do you think we should do? And he's like, okay, this is what you got to do. Bang, bang, bang. Ever since then, like, they just brought him on and they just took care of that. Like, he's now the matchmaker. So ever since then, which I don't even know what year that was, but like, that's pretty crazy. Like, just knew right what he was gonna do. Like,
yeah, well,
pretty awesome.
He's saying, so this is Joe Silva. They asked him, what's the worst part of the job? He says, firing fighters. That's the worst. It's the absolute worst. I've almost quit this job multiple times because of that. People have broken down and cried. Dana's Captain Kirk, and we're Scotty. Dana's always asking for crazy, impossible stuff, and we're going, Captain, we can't go any faster. He's the one saying, damn it, Scotty, make it happen. If everybody only took fights that they thought they had a really good chance of winning, nobody would ever fight. When you look at the odds, they almost always favor someone, even if they end up being wrong. But if you're in the UFC, you're here to fight who I have. If you're going, I don't think I can beat that guy, then maybe you should be doing something else. I really don't consider myself a mean person at all, but I'm very honest. I won't lie. I won't put things... I put things very straight. And fighters, they have a lot of buffers around them. Sort of, attaboy, guys. They're not used to someone telling them, no, this is how it is. That's sad.
That is tough.
Yeah.
That's tough, man. And he's, I mean, whatever. I mean...
Let me ask you a question, Mr.
Sure.
Casual Fighter. Frankie Edgar, Daniel Cormier, John Jones, Anthony Pettis, Joanna Jurczyk, Demetrius Mighty Mouse Johnson, what do they have in common?
What do they all have in common?
Yeah.
They're all... that's a good question. So Cormier?
Yeah.
Mighty Mouse?
Yeah.
Joanna?
Anthony Pettis.
Anthony Pettis?
Edgar. Yeah. John Jones.
John Jones. What do they all have in common?
Yeah. Did you give up?
Yeah, I think I do, yeah.
They're all champions that have never been finished. So if they've lost, it's been a decision.
Oh, interesting.
According to this thing.
I know that's true.
Yeah.
That's very true.
It's pretty cool, eh? Pretty sick thing to have.
That is pretty sweet, actually.
Daniel's another one. DC, man, like, honestly, I'm not, like, a hater. I'm a huge John Jones fan. I'm not a hater on you. But I put him close in that Lawler category where he's been in trouble every fight I've seen him in.
Recently.
But those are the toughest opponents.
Those were his toughest opponents, I'd say.
You know what I mean? Like
those were his toughest opponents.
And that's where Nick would say, "What, he comes through in the championship rounds?" Well, sure, but you won't always.
He's been in trouble for sure. I agree with you, but like
Silva,
but like
got him wobbly.
Got him,
right?
yeah, I got him, whatever. But he dominated that fight.
Yeah, but he was like 30 pounds heavier than him.
Exactly, for sure. I always knew that. I always knew that was a freak show fight, anyway.
Which is even a bigger, says even more about, you know, like, what if they were the same weight? Silva just knocks him out. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Yeah, it's possible.
You know what I mean?
It's very possible.
And,
I wouldn't put Cormier in that level just because he's undefeated in heavyweight.
So you just think he's... Yeah.
That's pretty big, man. And he's beaten really big guys.
Yeah.
And he's always been smaller.
Yeah, yeah.
Right? So he's dropped down. He's actually
say he beats Rumble.
He's having to cut weight. Like, you know. Rumble. Like, yeah, he was in trouble, but he finished Rumble.
Yeah, he did.
So it's not like... It wasn't a split decision. Like, if you want to compare him to, like, a Lawler, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Lawler's, like, literally...
But when I say
he's one literally scraping, you know? Like, this guy's, like...
Yeah, but when I say the Lawler category, I mean the category where if they lose, I'm not going to be shocked. Like, John Jones loses, I'm going to be like, holy cow. You know
That's
what I
fair.
mean?
That's fair.
Lawler lost, I was not shocked. I'm like, I saw that coming sooner or later. You know what I mean?
I agree with you. Where I find that Cormier isn't as good is the striking department. I don't think he's not very fluid, right? Like, he doesn't throw, like, good kicks.
I was listening to the Fighter and the Kid, and he was saying...
He's a good wrestler, though, right?
Yeah. Did you hear Brendan talk about him when he first met Cormier?
No.
They, like, brought him to the gym, and they're just like, yeah, this guy's the Olympic whatever, blah, blah, blah. He's going to come train. And he said that they were like striking and like jiu-jitsu. And Brendan's like, yeah, in my head, I'm like, this guy kind of sucks. Like, he was getting worked on the ground and shit.
Yeah.
But then apparently, like, yeah, when it came to wrestling, he was just a beast. But yeah, he's just saying, like, it's crazy.
Yeah, it's fun. Yeah, that's where it is, right? Like he basically relies heavily on his wrestling, right? Because his striking is he's an Olympic wrestler, right? He didn't just jump into he just jumped into MMA basically.
Yeah, well, that's what it is.
You know, now he's getting his black belt in jiu-jitsu right now.
Our prelim card: Kiao Megales versus Brad Tavares.
Brad Tavares? I've heard of Brad Tavares. Is that that's middleweight? I don't know any of those. I know
Nick
Brad
Lentz
Tavares.
versus Michael McBride.
Michael McBride. I don't think that's another lightweight.
Oh, look,
Fuck, so
Betch
many-
Correa's fighting.
against Jessica. That's a pretty dope fight.
Who's Jessica
She's a bantamweight fighter, but I know she's I think she's just coming
Wow,
back.
2 girl fighters. Has that happened before?
I don't think so.
Usually it's like 1.
Yeah, that has UFC 200.
Who is it?
Kat Zagano, Juliana Pena, and
That's true. What am I talking about?
Misha Tate. What's it called? Whatever.
Yeah, I'm wrong.
That's happened.
I couldn't be more wrong. Has there ever been 3?
Carla Esparza versus Joanna, and then
There's been 3?
yeah, there's anyways, Beth Correa is
Betch Correa.
Beth Correa, whatever. Fight footy fans. Well, she's fighting this guy. That's a pretty big fight because Jessica's just coming
She's
back.
the girl. Am I thinking
She's
Claudia?
just coming back to.
She just lost to Joanna. No, she didn't. Oh, she lost to Ronda.
Yeah, that was her
in
last
30
fight.
seconds. No, she lost to Rachel Pennington.
That was her last fight, and then she got injured, I believe. So she hasn't been around. And then Beth is also on a 2-fight losing streak. So 1 to Rousey and then 1 to another.
I like.
And she says she's also open to a cyborg fight. Beth.
Wow.
Yeah, but I don't think that's good for her.
What's that guy's name? Joe Silva? Is he a fighter?
No.
No, that's the matchmaker.
Yeah. You're
who's
just
the-
talking about him.
Who's the guy who kickboxes, trains with Nick Diaz?
Joe Schilling.
Joe Schilling. Yeah.
Guy's a beast, man.
See, I like his attitude. Like, he just got knocked out, right?
Yeah, he did.
And he says...
In glory, right?
Sure. I don't know. But he says... It's like, yeah, you know... He's like... It's not the first time I'm knocked out. I'm going to get knocked out again. And it happens, you know? Like, that's his attitude. Like, that's a sick attitude. As a fighter.
Yeah.
Anyways, I don't know why that came to mind.
Nice.
Oh, because I looked at Betch Correa's record. And it was like 9 undefeated, 9-0. And then like 2 losses.
Yeah.
And I just think, man, that sucks.
Yeah.
You know? But it has to happen. Someone needs to lose, right?
It's true.
All right, Jessica Andrade versus Joanne Calderwood.
I think Joanne Calderwood's the Scottish fighter, I believe.
Think she'll win? Yeah, she's fine.
From she trains with TriStar Gym, GSP. She's the one who claimed she didn't have enough money to go back to training after her win against Valerie Letourneau. Is that correct?
Well, Uriah Faber versus Jimmy Rivera. Who do you got? Actually, who do you got for Calderwood Andrade?
I'm gonna go Calderwood.
Okay.
She seems like dangerous. She seems very dangerous.
What about Faber versus Rivera?
I don't know much about Rivera. I hear he's undefeated. Or
Almost. No, he's got his second loss was a
His second fight was a loss.
decision loss. Split decision loss.
Is he? This is a bantamweight fight, right?
Is that?
Yeah, that's a.
Yeah, it is. Is that
That's Dominic
DC's?
Cruz.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So he didn't move weight or anything. Yeah.
No, he's not gonna. I mean, I want Rivera to win because it's just like, Faber's just. I don't know. I'm just over him. What's he gonna get? Another title shot? Like. He's
CM Punk versus Mickey Gall.
just. This fight's hilarious. This fight's fucking hilarious.
Apparently, Mickey wanted to come into that song. Hey, Mickey, you're so fine.
Yeah, and
they
Dana White said no.
You know why though? Because it's such a freak show fight. He can't come out and make it even more of
a
a
free
joke.
show, yeah. It's
Yeah.
got to be serious, yeah.
Yeah.
At the end of the day,
You are the one. That's the song he's coming out to.
yeah, it's interesting though, because like Mickey Gall doesn't even have that much experience. He's got
Does he
two
only have
fights.
Look, he doesn't have a Wikipedia page.
Yeah, he's got 2
That's
fights.
hilarious.
And then CM Punk is his first fight ever. Like, I think he was like learning how to punch like 2 years ago.
He's trained every day. You know what? People can hate
Alistair Overeem said he's making a big mistake.
CM Punk is?
Yeah, CM Punk's making a big mistake.
Oh, good.
He's like,
You know
I'm with
what?
them. I respect anybody that gets into the octagon, but whatever. Maybe you can take him down. He's got like a blue belt in jiu-jitsu. Actually, he's got a white belt. He's got a white belt.
That's what happened.
Oh shit. Oh, okay. Well, maybe he shouldn't take him down. I don't know. I don't know what CM Punk should do.
That's an interview?
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Alistair Overeem. They're like, actually, it's a white belt there, Alistair. A white belt. Oh, shit.
Oh, my God.
And then he met Mickey Gall first. And Mickey Gall's like, oh, like, big fan, man. Like, nice to meet you. Like,
Alistair?
To Alistair. And he's like, nice to meet you, man. Mickey, he's like, oh, I know who you are. We all know who you are.
Yeah.
Send him back. Send him back.
That's what he said to him?
Send him back, Mickey. And he's like, all right, bro. Like, pretty hilarious.
Oh, my God. Well, you know what? I think...
I want CM Punk to win just for him because, like, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
For someone to...
Apparently, there's a multiple contract.
Yeah, that's cool, though, right? Like, he wins his first fight ever. Like, that's pretty sweet. Professional, too.
It'd be a bigger story if he wins.
Yeah.
But also, people need to just shut up by now. It's like, it happens in a couple days. Just let the fight speak for itself.
Exactly. I'm over these people, like, oh, yeah, like, this is bullshit. Like,
It shouldn't happen.
How many fighters put in their work to be in this?
Let's see what happens, and then you're right.
That's why they're not, because they're nobodies.
Yeah,
and he
exactly.
was a somebody. So.
Yeah.
It's like some movie star was like, I don't know, let's say Brad Pitt wanted to do UFC.
Yeah.
Who you're going to say no?
Well, that's a problem. They would say no.
Why? Because it's Brad Pitt?
Well, it's just disrespect to this mockery of the sport, bro.
Mockery of the sport.
Brendan Schaub says that. Honestly, man,
yeah, fuck
why
that.
do you not want those questions answered?
Exactly. Why exactly?
Same with, like, Conor Mayweather. Oh, he'd lose. It's a different sport. Well, you know what?
How do you know?
You know that because you're a fight fan. But or whatever, like, you're a fighter, you know what it takes. The world doesn't know that. Let the world see.
Yeah,
let
them see
Let them prove it to the world. Let Mayweather prove it to the world that he just can't match,
exactly.
or whatever.
And that'd be interesting to see too. Like,
for sure.
Like, whoa, like Connor's really out of his element.
Well,
here,
even
it'd be interesting.
Connor fighting in these different weight classes silenced so many people, man. Like,
yeah, exactly.
Oh, you can't do it. You can't move up in a different way. Like, yeah.
Buddy, that's a lot of weight to fucking move up to. And we'll see what happens. Like, yeah, well, I still saw blood all over Nate Diaz's face. Like,
yeah,
he did pretty damn well.
At the end of the day, man, like, and it's interesting too, right? Because it shows you, like, Camilo was just like, but you gotta admit, like, he was running away. How whack is that? You hate when Mayweather does that. I'm like, yeah, you know what I do? I wish he was just stood there and be like, yeah, let's do this, and knocked him out. But at the end of the day, man, he can't. He made the right decision. You can't. 20-something pounds heavier.
He fought smart.
He fought smart.
It's very technical.
Oh, he was running. Why didn't what's his name chase him? You know what I mean? He was catching his breath too.
It was very smart.
If you look at
him, he's looking at the time. He's pacing himself.
If you look at Big John McCarthy's Twitter feed, he does like a question with fans.
Yeah, he's
like, no, like that's not what he was not running away. Like what he was doing is very different. And
yeah, I know. I saw that.
He's
dope.
He is dope. He just like.
But like, so do you not agree though? Like now,
what
does that kind of like? Do you kind of like see how Mayweather fought ever?
Well, Mayweather not ever fought anyone 25, 30 pounds heavier than him.
No,
or
never.
Out of his weight class.
He fought. He's got five different weight classes, and belts and everything.
Yeah, but he's never fighting. Okay, first of all,
move up to featherweight to middleweight.
Okay, let's change this then.
No, I'm just saying.
Is he 145? Is featherweight 145?
He started at 145, and he moved up to 145 featherweight. Yeah, in boxing, and then he moved up to
160
junior middleweight,
which
so
is
like 170.
He did not move up to
160 something. It's like 165.
Because that's what you got to. Isn't it like every 2 pounds is a weight class?
It's like featherweight. There's so many weight classes in boxing.
So you can't compare, man. Mayweather, let's just check because
we're not talking about weight here, though. We're not talking about that.
No, but I'm saying
this has nothing to do with.
But no, I'm saying running.
We're not talking about running. We're talking. It's not. We know that McGregor didn't run.
Pacquiao in denial about loss to Mayweather.
Oh, whatever. I'm talking about though, like, there's just a technical standpoint to like how Mayweather fought too, right? Like,
says I felt like I had no right arm in the fight.
Oh, whatever.
Listen, man.
You're making excuses. He got fucking beaten up.
It wasn't that bad.
It wasn't that bad. Really.
Come on, man.
It wasn't an ass kicking.
Okay, let's see. Where's the weight classes here?
Doesn't it show, like, just go up top?
Where? up here.
Shows
49 wins.
super featherweight to light
Okay.
middleweight.
Yeah, what the hell is that? Okay.
Yeah, what is light middleweight?
Super featherweight. How can you find out?
But that's like throughout a span of a whole career. It's not like McGregor. McGregor moved up from like featherweight and then bombed the next day to welterweight.
All I'm saying is the running.
There is
I
no
see
running
differently,
though.
but they both ran.
It's a technical thing. It's not running. It's catching your breath, right?
I know, but
taking a sec, right? Like recharging.
There's a difference when you're fighting a guy way bigger who you just can't stand and bang with. Okay, super featherweight is 130 pounds. Okay?
130. Damn,
Yeah.
who is that? Light?
He's 130, and what did he go to?
Light middleweight?
Yeah, light middleweight. You want to take a guess how much that is?
I'm gonna say
It went
like
from
130
130 to
I'm gonna say like 168 or some shit. I don't know.
168.
I don't know. Is that right?
It's a weight division in professional boxing above 147 and up to 154.
What the hell?
So there you go. That's not the
even
same, man.
Not even the same middleweight at all.
No, it's not. All those are different. But you get what I'm saying. Like, I'm saying, like, you fight someone who's 30 pounds heavier than you on fight night, because that's what it was.
He was like 20 pounds.
They're saying, like,
he walked in there like 180 probably.
Yeah, and Connor's 168. Point is, the running there makes sense to me because it's like you can't stand and bang with him. You got to move, readjust. You're winning. You know what I mean? Get that distance, whatever it is, right? But when you're the same weight, he's never done that with anyone else.
Who?
Connor. Who knows? I might be talking a bunch of shit.
I think like, okay, I made a bad comparison though because Mayweather never ran either. He just kept people at bay with a jab.
He runs.
He just jabs.
He runs.
He jabs, and that gets annoying. That's what won him that fight against Pacquiao. If you really look at it, I think Pacquiao landed more power punches apparently, but like he just had more jabs and more points.
Do you think Mayweather does all that just to sell a fight, or he's actually like that?
I think he does it to sell a fight for sure.
So you think he's like a nice guy in real life?
Hell yeah. And
Yeah.
I think he does sell fights. That's what he's all
That's
about.
funny, because then how come I could tell Connor's just joking
It's the
around?
same thing, man. It's Connor, dude. It's
Yeah.
the same thing. They're about making money, dude.
Yeah.
What does Connor say? I don't care about what weight. All I care about is the weight of my checks.
Is that what he
right?
says?
And they're always heavyweight. That's what he says, right? He's
Well,
just like this guy.
Honestly, the fight needs to happen. People want to see it. It's going to be bigger than Maypac. You're stupid not to do it. And honestly, I think Dana White would let it happen. I was like thinking about it. I'm like, you know what? All that shit he was talking, like, oh, it's not going to happen. Like,
He let it happen, and he just wants his cut.
yeah.
And that's what
I don't think he wants a cut that big, though.
No.
Because it's not even his cut, man. He didn't even own the UFC anymore. He doesn't own Connor.
No, he doesn't. He's
Right?
not like he just works for UFC now, right?
I don't know.
Who cares?
Hey, Travis Brown, Verdum. I think Verdum's going to win.
I think he is too.
He was winning. He beat him the last fight.
He beat him the last fight,
Like,
yeah.
decisively, wasn't it?
Actually, did you see? He was talking shit to him too.
Who was
in the
talking
weigh-ins? Verdum's like, I'm gonna break your legs, break your ribs. I'm gonna break you. I broke you last time. Like, stare down.
What was Travis saying?
Just staring at him, just not saying a word.
How many losses does Travis have now in a row?
Well, he lost to Kane last. What is his record? I like Travis Brown.
Yeah, I don't like that he doesn't like Brendan Schaub, though.
Why?
I know he's got... Why?
Why wouldn't you? Why? Who cares?
I do. He's posted something years later. Like, posted a picture of him, like, beating Brendan. Right? Like, years later. This happened recently.
Yeah.
With, like, the caption... There's nothing... I don't know the exact caption, but, like, there's nothing better than, like, beating in someone's face. Some, like, whack guy's face. Whatever. Just sons Brendan.
Yeah.
Which is, like, so long ago.
Yeah. Just
It's,
and same with like
What?
It's pretty bad too when it doesn't help when Joe Rogan, his own buddies, like telling him to like stop fighting.
Yeah, well, apparently that was,
These are like microphones. I like these.
They are, right? It's kind of like, what's that? They're right Are they not?
This?
No. Travis Brown, Brendan Schaub, Instagram. Let's try to find it.
You're gonna try and find that? I want to see that.
Oh, there you go. Throwback Thursday.
That's what it was.
That's what it was. Look at it.
Oh, that's the worst.
What a satisfying night when you shut someone up with your fists. UFC Activate Media. And this was March this year. Let's just call it April because it's the end of March. So April. And when did they fight?
Yeah, like...
Do you remember?
I don't remember.
Was it more than 2 years ago?
Probably.
Was Brendan talking a lot of smack? He probably was.
He was. He
like,
was
oh,
talking.
I used to bang your girl.
He was, yeah. He was saying shit like that.
No, he was. Is that what he said?
Yeah, he was talking smack, dude.
Like that, though?
Yeah.
Yeah. Then 2014.
It's okay.
2 years.
He talks shit.
Well, it depends what he said. If Brendan said some like reckless stuff, then okay.
I think it was along the lines of something to do with Rhonda.
Because he dated her, right?
Yeah, and to me that's fair.
I wonder if he did say anything. Well, whatever. Point is, they all seem nice, man.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Anyways, Verdum Brown. You're gonna go Verdum? I think Verdum's gonna take that one.
Yeah.
More experience.
Yeah.
You never know though, right? Like Verdum just could get caught again after that. After
I
Michi.
think he learned, man.
Michi?
I think he learned. Come on.
Yeah.
All right, and then the big one, the champion versus Overeem.
You're going with Stipe, right?
Honestly, no. I think Overeem should win.
I think Overeem should win too. I mean, I want
He's
Overeem
smart.
to win.
And yeah, and if Michi, it's true, man. If he was partying,
Yeah.
Alistair wasn't partying, you know?
It wasn't. He was in the gym grinding.
Like
he was at
brought
work.
He brought the championship back to Cleveland before LeBron's Cavs.
Yeah.
Like a month or so before.
Yeah.
So like, which is like funny because it was kind of acknowledged, but not really. But
yeah, well, he was in the parade too.
He was in the parade, but when I was watching the Game 7, they didn't mention, like they said, oh, LeBron broke the curse or whatever is what they were saying.
Yeah.
Or like no, they said something. I remember hearing somebody say how LeBron broke the Cleveland championship curse. I was like, no.
Yeah.
Stipe did, but they didn't mention it.
Didn't acknowledge that.
That's
not cool. That's not cool.
It's not cool. But at the same time, UFC's just not as big as football or
basketball, especially Cleveland Cavaliers. Like,
yeah,
they've been needing that championship. You know what I mean?
Well, that was their first ever, right?
Yeah, like Stipe was dope, but Cleveland Cavaliers winning was a big freaking deal. So yeah, I'm going with Alistair. Just
I want them both to be champions.
Me too. I know, but it's like I like Stipe too. I really do.
Like I would like this fight better if Stipe was like 4 defenses. Kind of getting sick of him.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm just kidding. But you know what I mean. Like
yeah.
He just got the belt, man. He's like pretty good. Like
I know.
A bunch of knockouts.
I agree with
back
you,
to
man.
back. And it just sucks seeing anyone lose, to be honest.
It does. And like I don't know, Overeem's just decorated, man. Like he's the only fighter to ever have K1, like an MMA belt and a kickboxing belt. He's the first fighter to ever hold 3 belts simultaneously.
At the same time?
At the same time.
In what, K1?
K1. He won K1 twice.
Isn't that like a
just
championship?
Straight kickboxing.
Or,
it's a Grand Prix, so you fight 4 or 5 fights in a day.
That's crazy.
He won it twice. And then he won Dream, which is like one tournament. And then he won the Strikeforce Heavyweight Championship.
That's crazy, man. 4 fights in a night?
Yeah. Like
Is it in a night?
Yeah, it's like in one day. Look at the K1 Grand Prix.
And is it just 1 round each or what?
It's like 2 rounds.
Yeah, that makes sense.
They're like 5-minute rounds or whatever. But like they never last that long. Like
never.
A lot of it's like mostly knockouts.
Yeah, Stefan Struve knocked out Miocic. How did that happen? Oh, that was a while ago.
Yeah.
2012? It's a long time.
4 years ago.
It's a long time. Things change. Even that was 2 years ago.
Even losing to Dos Santos, right? Like, that was a tight fight, man. Like,
what do you mean tight fight? Like close?
Very close.
Oh, really?
Like, oh, yeah, like...
Well, they say Miocic is a really good boxer, right?
Yeah, and Stipe's saying that, like, like if he could do anything after this fight, it's fight him again.
That's what he says.
He wants to fight JDS again because he's like wants to avenge that loss. However, I don't think that's gonna happen. I don't even.
Kane's coming, man.
Kane's coming back. Yeah, exactly. Kane's coming.
He looked unreal in his last fight.
Yeah, and we already saw like Brown's in that card, on this card.
And he just have back-to-back Junior Dos Santos wins. Antonio, that's kind of funny. But JDS Silva, JDS.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird, eh?
Yeah. What are the chances, eh?
Why? Why are those the only people he fought?
See, that would have been Overeem if fucking JDS or
Which one?
If Antonio Silva didn't beat Overeem that day.
The last one?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Dude, this guy got knocked out twice in the first round.
Who?
And Bigfoot.
Yeah.
Against Kane. You should never fight him again.
No, ever. It's like you
gotta.
It's quite clear you're inferior.
Is he? He said something about his feelings being hurt, right?
Yeah, because he said that you should stop fighting. Because he's been losing.
He lost
and you know what?
2 in a row.
It's like you, right? What you said. I don't know. That's like 4 there and then 1 win.
He had a draw with Mark Hunt.
No contest.
It says draw right here.
Oh.
Oh, at fight of the night, re-signed it after testing positive. Oh, that was the big thing where he tested positive.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, only 1 win in 7 fights.
Yeah.
He beat Travis Brown, eh? Bigfoot?
Yeah, I knocked him out.
He beat Fedor?
Yeah, man. That was a crazy fight. I saw that.
Was he losing?
No, he freaking took him down and mounted him and just beat him up senselessly. It was bad.
Yeah, look at this guy, man.
Who, Fedor?
Fedor was just crazy for 10 years or something?
Yeah.
Then Verdum. And Henderson.
Silva. That Henderson loss is brutal.
Really, eh?
Yeah. Because, like, Hendo's, like, getting beaten up bad like this, whatever.
Yeah.
And then, like, he gets up and just, like, whatever, goes around him and just, like, uppercuts him under once, and he's out.
Hendo's just crazy.
Yeah.
You think Bisping has a chance?
Dude, something tells me Bisbee's gonna get knocked out, man.
Oh, man.
How brutal would that be for Bisping? And then he retires.
Is Bisping retiring?
No, Hendo's retiring.
So then it's just a vacant belt?
Win or lose, he's fucking retiring.
That's what that means,
Yeah.
eh? Yeah. Is that what he said? Win or lose, I'm retiring?
Yeah.
What if he doesn't? Oh, because he doesn't deserve it either.
That, and he's just older, man. He's 45. He said he's already done. Like, my heart's there. He's like, obviously, ideally, I'd like to leave with the belt, but whatever. I'm done. Dude, this guy's a legend.
You think he could have beat John Jones?
No, hell no.
Remember they were supposed to fight?
No way he would have freaking...
Do you remember that, though?
Yeah, I do. He would have lost that fight.
Did he put Cormier in trouble ever when he fought him?
No, never. Cormier tossed him like a pillow, dude. He like lifted him over his head and tossed him.
Oh my god, yeah. Nogueira's beat him. Whoever that is beat him. Rampage.
Yep. Silva.
It's pretty impressive. Silva beat him.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Jake Shields?
Yeah.
How heavy is Jake Shields? There's like 170.
Middleweight.
185?
Do you go middleweight or welterweight?
Yeah.
One of the two. So he fought him at middleweight.
Fighting's crazy because nobody's just the best.
No one's been undefeated. Well, technically John Jones is kind of like that. John Jones would have never lost had he been smart and not a party animal.
Hey man, he doesn't care. He got married super young,
yeah.
I think.
It's true.
And it sounds like he does a lot of cheating.
It's true.
Well, I mean, you know.
It sounds like he does a lot of cheating. That's awesome. Who are you looking at?
It's a Hungarian. Well, he's
fighter?
from Vancouver, but he's Hungarian. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I filmed this.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
In this video, he says, "My goal is simply to be the best." That's what he says. So I'm just curious.
Where he's at now?
Yeah.
Is he the best?
Oliver Vida. Hungarian, Canadian.
What has he done though?
MMA
Is
fighter.
he still
amateur. Well, let's take a look. He was undefeated at the time. This 2 losses in a row.
Oh man.
Battlefield. James Pratt, 2011. That's when I saw him last.
I was there for that fight.
4, 5, 6,
James
7,
Pratt.
8. Decision. That's too bad. And he got choked on in the next fight in the first round. Damn. I wonder, West Coast Promotions. It's Manny what's his name?
Manny Sobral.
Sobral, yeah. Petrozelli. That's not his last name. Do you remember that guy?
Matty Petrozelli. I don't know who that is.
Alright, well, should we wrap this up?
Let's do it.